Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel. My name is Simone and I'm a psychic medium and tarot reader, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys today, the sign of Gemini. And please don't forget that time is fluid, and whenever you actually see this reading is probably going to be the most useful time for you to see it. It's when you're meant to see it. Bearing in mind that the timing of events is approximate, and I'll try and do my best to be as accurate as I can. And of course, you may resonate with some of the things I say. You may resonate with all the things I say, or you may not resonate at all, in which case it's not your story this time round. But hopefully you can take away something from the reading today. So let's get started, and let's see what Spirit wants to say to you guys. So reading for love, mid-May, love, money, finances, career. Let's see what's going on, the overall feelings, the overall vibrations for you guys. Let's have a look. Okay, let's shuffle a little bit. Come on, Spirit, tell us what Gemini needs to know. Mid-month in May, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay, so the cards are out of the gate, and we have, first of all, we have the energy of the Knight of Cups and the Hermit. The Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, I beg your pardon, and the Hermit energy. Hermit being a major arcana. So what this is saying is that you're taking your time. You're taking your time and you're thinking the situation over. It's on your mind. It's possibly always sitting at the back of your mind, and at times it comes forwards. But you're giving it a lot of thought. You are obviously in the Hermit energy, which is what we're all still in to some extent, within the restrictions that we're living under. And through what's been happening the last 2-3 months, it feels like you've found an inner sanctuary, really, where you've been able to debate with yourself what it is that you want to offer somebody, what your intentions are. You're feeling loving, but I actually feel this is a sense of feeling loving towards your fellow man, and that you're looking for answers. You kind of also want your own space at the moment, and your energy might be going into itself. On the outside, you're trying to display a person who's generally quite easygoing and kind of, I don't know, it feels like you're trying to put on a show so that people don't realise that actually inside of you, you're feeling maybe quite alone at this time. And as I say, trying to figure things out. So that's your main overall energy. And I must say, you're not going to be pushed around. I feel you've also got a communication that's on its way in. It will land on you, so to speak, and you may not realise its importance when it comes in. You may not realise the importance of it right away, but it feels to me it is fairly important, and you come to realise that possibly in about 9 or 10 days from now. You're somebody who doesn't mind a little bit of chaos around you, in a sense, you know, or a little bit of hectic, but you're not looking for too much. you want basically stability in the chaos, but you do like change. You like to dip in and out of different situations, dip in and out of different people. I also have a memory here of Asia, actually, and it feels to me like the memory is connected to a sunbed with lovely different coloured materials hanging off the posts around the bed. It feels like a calm memory near water for some of you, with somebody that you once loved a lot, actually. And there's still a place, they still have a place in your heart. And you do think about them sometimes. Also, you know, I feel like you're lifting protection off of your heart. And you're willing to some extent, to move forwards in a love direction. You're feeling hopeful. You're feeling there could be a chance here if only you could work things out first within yourself. Let's see what else Spirit wants to highlight to you guys. Let's see. Spirit, show us what else you want Gemini to be aware of. Okay, so we've got 2 more cards that have fallen out. So under the Hermit, you are closing off a chapter or a phase in your life, and some of you will begin to think about travelling, even though it's complicated. I think some of you are still willing to go through any restrictions in order to be able to travel. Or I do also feel, because you've been under the Hermit energy, that as you close off this phase, so a new offer comes in, and this is something that's going to get you going. It's going to motivate you. It's going to put a spring in your step, and it's something that I think has potential to be realistic. So I feel some of you are going to experience this new energy through a new job, a new way of looking at business, and finding ways to further yourself in business. Some of you are coming up with creative ideas, and some of you are finding that your sex life is going to improve pretty drastically, actually. I do believe with some of you Geminis, you're going to be connecting up with either an earth sign, being Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, or indeed it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You definitely want to fix a situation, and you've tried your best. I think some of you are giving it one more major attempt to try and fix things. I have it with a blonde person, be it man or woman, doesn't matter. And I do feel that those of you who are in partnership, I do feel that right at this moment in time, you're perhaps looking at the same situation from a different point of view to your partner. And so you may be looking in very opposite directions, but that's just for now. Okay, so allow the differences to show themselves, and in that sense, then you can start to clear up the differences between you all. I feel also, I think I've got kidney issues coming up for some of you. It feels to me like there could be, for some people watching this, urinary tract problems, stroke, kidneys, especially if you're having to sit or lie down. If you have kind of long hair, actually, could be blondish, could be highlighted, and you find yourselves connected to a Taurus, I feel your fight or your stubbornness, both of you, has reached its limits. So it's a time to start making your way back to each other and repairing any damage done. I'm also feeling the name of Harris or Harrison here, and I'm feeling that this connects with some sort of old brick or stone walls. It feels a little bit run down, what I'm looking at, and it feels like I'm looking at an empty house. So I feel some of you may be dealing with a property that needs some upkeep, or possibly being got ready for sale, actually. I also have a disturbance in what feels like the extended family here. It could be the extended family of a friend, or it could be your own extended family, but it does feel like there is thunder and lightning towards a certain area of a family situation. And this could be also why you're closing off a phase, because you don't want to continue the drama. Some of you may be going in different directions from a sibling or siblings, breaking free at last. And I would say to you that actually does take on a positive outlook in the Knight of Cups, because you've seen a member of the family or a particular perhaps branch of a family, and you've watched over the years, but now's enough, and you're calling it a day. Yeah, really, really important that you're settled in your mind about this, and the higher power has been asking you through the Hermit to work that out, that family situation out, so that you can understand where you stand. We have here this card is highlighting problems. It's with the broom. You can see it's sweeping away what is not important anymore. The whip represents the issues that have come up over time, and each time that a problem has come up, there has been a sense of sweeping away, but it's never been ultimately completely swept away, maybe even slept away, actually. But now's the opportunity to do this. So sweep away, Gemini, and work on what you want to put your energy into. Don't waste this energy right now as we start to return back to work, because for you particularly, you want to be heading back into the world, so to speak, on the most positive note that you can find within yourself, and also in your most intimate, private relationship with a partner. It does feel like, perhaps after a series of complications, you want to lay rose petals on the rest of the path for you and your partner. In other words, loving vibes. And really, now's the time to start. Now's the time to start in your most intimate relationship to repair anything that needs repairing. At times when we have nothing to do, fishermen, for example, they repair their nets, so their nets are ready to go out fishing when the opportunity comes for good fair weather to do so. And it's a bit like that what's been going on with you. You've been repairing certain parts of yourself in readiness to come out into the world again. So come out vibrant, Gemini, because you do have a vibrant energy about you. You can be exciting to be around. And if there is any thunder in your life, clear away the debris. All right. And so, yeah, I wish you a good luck, and enjoy the rest of this month going into June. And happy birthday to you, Geminis. We are entering your sign very shortly. All right. Thank you. And I will see you again here in a few days' time. So until then, enjoy. Bye bye.